Animals have friendships just like we do, but sometimes they find companionship in the most unlikely places. In today's video, we're exploring some of the most heartwarming and surprising animal friendships that defy nature and challenge everything we thought we knew about the animal kingdom. Grab some popcorn, get cozy, and let's dive into these incredible stories of unexpected animal friendships. For our first unlikely friendship, we meet two roommates who got off to a rough start. They say cats and dogs are sworn enemies, and sometimes first impressions prove it. Meet Sadie, an 80-pound golden retriever mix with a heart of gold, and Egg, a tiny rescue kitten who could fit in a coffee cup. Sadie just wanted to make friends. Egg needed some convincing. But here's the thing about golden retrievers, they never give up on love. And here's the thing about rescue kittens, sometimes they just need a gentle giant to show them the way. 24 hours later, from spicy to sweet, from standoff to snuggles, proving that sometimes the best friendships come from the most unlikely beginnings. The next morning, Egg was found curled up right next to Sadie, and he hasn't left her side since. That once scared little kitten now follows his gentle giant everywhere, from morning sunbaths to afternoon naps. Looks like Egg didn't just find a home, he found his best friend. And now for a quick lesson in personal space. Watch as this friendly pup tries their very best to make feline friends and completely misses the memo on boundaries. Well, that's one way to get acquainted. Someone might want to explain the concept of personal space to this dog. Look at our next video. Here's something you don't see every day. A swimming pool designed by Mother Nature herself. When these two pups want to dive in for a swim, they don't bother with the stairs. Not when they have their own personal diving board. And by diving board, we mean their 12,000-pound buddy who doesn't seem to mind being used as a jump pad. Watch how they wait for the perfect moment. And splash. You can almost hear them thinking again, as they paddle back for another round. And their patient pachyderm pal, just happy to host the party. You know what they say, friends who splash together, stick together. Though something tells me this elephant's probably wondering how they ended up becoming a doggy diving platform. Just a bunch of friends beating the heat and living their best lives. Who knew elephants made the perfect pool party hosts? Just when you thought our last pool party was unique, wait until you meet this unlikely trio. In what might be the most unexpected swimming club ever, we've got a chimp, a dog, and yes, a young hyena, all sharing the same pool, and not a single complaint about someone hogging the deep end. Look how comfortable they are. No one told them they're supposed to be different species. I guess when it comes to true friendship, size is just a number, though their owner's arms might disagree. Remember our swimming buddies? While one prefers to keep their paws on the ground, our chimp friend is showing off some serious climbing skills. I guess you could say they're really chimping out on the playground equipment. Nothing like having a best friend who makes you look up to them. In this case, quite literally. And now, let me tell you about one of the most heartwarming friendships in the animal kingdom. Meet Kumbali the cheetah and Kago the Labrador, also a support dog. When little Kumbali needed a confidence boost, the zoo paired him with Kago, a playful lab with enough enthusiasm for both of them. And soon enough, the cautious curiosity from Kumbali turned into something magical. Look at them now, walking around like they've been best friends since forever. Though between you and me, I think Kago secretly lets Kumbali win those races. But my favorite part? When playtime's over, you'll find them like this, curled up together, proving that sometimes the best pillow is your best friend. Who would have thought a cheetah and a lab would become the ultimate dynamic duo? Then again, the best friendships don't care about spots versus fur, or who's supposed to chase who. These two wrote their own rulebook of friendship, and clearly, it's working out just fine. And now, for some scenes that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about farm life. A puppy who's discovered that chickens make excellent transit systems. Not exactly your typical horseback riding, but hey, When you're this small, any ride is a good ride. And that chicken? Such a good sport about their new career as public transportation. Oh my goodness. Looks like somebody's appointed themselves as the world's youngest duckling herder. Check out this tiny taskmaster trying to keep those ducklings in line. Though between you and me, I think the ducklings are just humoring their enthusiastic new supervisor. Wait, it gets better. Now our ambitious little pup is escorting their duckling friends to a chicken? Looks like somebody's trying to organize the best family reunion ever. I guess when you're this determined, species is just a suggestion. After all that hard work as farm manager, our little pup found the perfect spot for a rest under mother hen's wing. Sometimes this is the best reward for a job well done. Finding a cozy place in this mixed-up, wonderful family. Who needs normal when you can have a puppy CEO of Farm Friends United? Now, let me share a tale that sounds like it came straight from a storybook. Because, well, it did. Deep in the forests of Norway, where pine trees touch the sky and every path holds a mystery, we meet two unlikely friends who captured hearts around the world. Meet Tinny, a gentle German shepherd with a heart as big as the forest itself, and his unexpected best friend Sniffer, a wild red fox who never got the memo that foxes and dogs aren't supposed to be friends. It all started one day when photographer Torgeir Berge and Tinny were on their daily forest walk. That's when they spotted a curious little fox kid, more playful than shy. Most wild foxes would vanish into the undergrowth, but not this one. Sniffer had other plans. Look at them now. One domestic, one wild, but you'd never know it from their games. Watch how they chase each other through the Norwegian wilderness. Their movements so perfectly matched you'd think they choreographed it. Sniffer living up to his name, always finding the most interesting spots to explore, while Tinny follows along like a patient big brother. See how they squabble over sticks just like any pair of dogs would? Though I think Sniffer might be bending the rules of fetch just a little. And those playful pounces, Sniffer practically turning into an orange, furry missile while Tinny pretends to be caught by surprise every single time. Their friendship has lasted through every season, from summer days when the forest is a green playground, to winter mornings when their paw prints make matching patterns in the snow. And yes, even in the coldest Norwegian winter, these two still find time for their daily play sessions. As Sniffer grew from a mischievous kid into a mature fox, some things changed. He had his own wild life to lead, after all, but some things stayed exactly the same. That special bond, those playful meetings, and the way they light up whenever they see each other. Their story became so magical that it caught the attention of the whole world, reminding us that friendship doesn't care about species or expectations. It just needs two hearts open to adventure, and maybe a forest full of sticks to fight over. And while Sniffer might be wild and free, he always knows where to find his gentle giant friend when it's time for another forest game. Because sometimes the best friendships are the ones that break all the rules. Now for our final video. Meet Marshmallow the duck, apparently the self-appointed supervisor of cow bath time. You know how some people have emotional support animals? Well, these cows seem to have an emotional support duck. And Marshmallow takes this job very seriously, making sure these gentle giants are enjoying their spa day properly. Look at that confident little paddle. Marshmallow clearly knows the VIP entrance to this exclusive cow pool club. And the cows? They're just living their best lives, cooling off with their tiny lifeguard on duty. You can almost hear the conversation. How's the water temperature today, girls? Perfect as always, Marsh. Thanks for checking. Who knew cows needed a duck-certified lifeguard? Then again, when you're this relaxed, it's probably nice to have a friend making sure you don't doze off too deep. Thank you for joining us on this journey through nature's most heartwarming friendships. If this video made you smile, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that remind us all what's possible when we keep our hearts open to unexpected friendships. After all, if a hyena, a chimp, and a dog can become best friends, what other amazing connections are out there, just waiting to be discovered?